What's up, you guys? Today we're gonna go through how to memorize your script quickly. More you learn, more you earn. Improving your memory capacity is gonna directly affect your earning capacity. There is a reason CEOs are able to read a book a day or a book a week or 60 books per year or 100 books per year. The reason why, because they are hungry. So there are systems and structure where you can actually improve your reading skills, speed reading, and your memorizing skills. You can train them. I learned these skills from Jim Quick, so check him online. He's doing a lot of tips. He's helping a lot of actors, salespeople, people work in the media, radio, because they need to learn a script quickly. So today we're gonna go through all the list. Before we get started, make sure you push the like button, subscribe, and share with someone you believe can learn out of these tips. Before you learn every single corner of your sales presentation, you know everything, what to say, how to say, when people give you an objection, everything, before you start to make your own money. And before you learn all of this skill set, before you can start to increase your performance in sales. Step number 1, reading with your finger. So adding a physical movement while you read a book. You can use the finger, you can use the pen, you can use a highlighter. The point is using a physical activity every time you read. Why? Because this is gonna help to keep you focused. How many times happened to you that you start to read, that you start to imagine, and you start to move to a completely different direction? Adding a physical action to your reading, a finger, a pen or highlighter, whatever you use, is gonna actually help you focus. Research, they find out that by using these little tips is gonna increase your reading speed by 25%. Step number 2, reflecting on what you're reading, imagining, visualizing. Every time you read something, you do not move forward until you understand in your mind. By imagining and seeing what you are reading is gonna help you to retain the information, because often people read and they start to think about different stuff, so that's a waste of time. So by reflecting and visualizing, you're actually having an active experience when you read a book. Okay, I learned this from Jim Quick. Every actors, when they have the script, they need to speed up the learning process. So by reflecting and visualizing your content you're reading is gonna help you to have an active experience. So step number 2, reflect on what you are reading. Step number 3, write down. So after you read, you follow with your finger, you visualize, you reflect on it, you imagine in your head, write down what you learn. This is going to increase your retention of information by 40%. Okay, so after you read, you follow with your finger, you reflect it, and after you write down when you finished. Step number 4, repetition. You need to repeat physically what you learn. Okay, so say repetition is the mother of the skills. So after you learn what you're reading, you actually repeat in your mind. So by doing it over and over again, it's gonna be much easier to retain this information. So step number 4, repetition. Step number 5, role play with someone. So grab someone of your family member, of your team member, or anyone you know, and you actually role play with them, make it real. Because when you just repeat in your mind without actually use the physicality, your words, your face, your tongue, is not gonna help to retain information. So it's really important to actually activate your physical nervous system when you repeat it, and this is gonna increase your retention rate. So step number 5, role play what you learn with someone. Step number 6, use different resources, like film yourself and see yourself from outside doing it. Record your voice. Use all of this technology we have available to speed up your learning process. Every time I coach my guys, I always ask them to record themselves, because something when you do in your head, something when you see yourself from outside, because often you will never realize the position of your body when you repeat it. So it's really important maybe to record, film it, or record your voice. So quick recap. Step number 1, read by using finger of a pen. Step number 2, reflecting and visualizing what you are learning. Step number 3, write down on your own words. Step number 4, repeat. Repetition is the mother of the skills. Step number 5, get someone and role play with them. Okay, get all your nervous system involved. It's gonna speed up your learning process. And step number 6, use technology and resources to make your life easier. Film it and record it. I hope it helps. Okay, make sure you share with someone if you believe they can get some value out of this. Push the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Oh yeah!